Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2022 Cupra UrbanRebel concept. Now this has 1009 horsepower, 1140 pounds-feet of torque from its two electric motors combined with its 250 kilowatt an hour batteries, and yeah, it now weighs 2,644 pounds. Still has all-wheel drive, but it now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.046 seconds and 0 to 103.991 seconds, and going to a top speed of around 183 miles an hour. So yeah, we had a 76-year-old car in the previous episode, and now we're up to date with a a car of the here and now. So yeah, electric cars have been reasonably successful in this series before, with the likes of the Lotus Evija and the Extreme E Off-Roader being in the top 10. But you have to go a fair bit way down to get to the next car, which is the Audi RS e-tron, and then even further than that with the Ford Mustang Mach-E. So yeah, they're a bit hit and miss with some of the cars, but when they are successful, they are properly quick. So I'm hoping this is going to be more of that. And yeah, the acceleration, the launch, the braking and the top speed are all fairly good. Handling a little bit on the downside, but hopefully it will the acceleration and the speed will generally make up for it. So yeah, let's see what it can do. I do hope it is successful, because obviously I'm a big fan of EVs on this game. I'm one of the few people I feel like that are a fan of EVs on this game. So I do hope it can at least put in a good performance. So yeah, let's see what happens. So it's obviously going to have that power pretty much constantly. That's one big advantage with electric cars, is their power is there all of the time. You don't have to wait for anything to spool up or change gear or get into the power band or anything like that. It's all there all the time. So that's one reason why they can be fast on this series. But obviously control does come into it as well, so if it can be controlled as well as deal with all of this power and put it down and keep up a high rate of speed when necessary, it's going to be doing good. We're already up to more than 170 down there. One big advantage this obviously has, oh dear. Well, I was going to say that one of the big advantages this has is the fact it's got a lack of weight, but maybe that will also harm it in some regards. But one disadvantage is the fact that it's obviously got a small wheelbase, and yeah, more than 1,000 horsepower in a car that is basically the size of a hot hatchback is asking quite a lot, and then it has even more than that in torque. So yeah, that could be problematic, but for now it's dealing with this okay. And at least it has the basis for an off-road vehicle, because it is a carbon fibre body shell wrapped in a RX3 rally car, or rallycross car even, and yeah, they are hardly known for being unable to deal with the rough stuff, so yeah, I'm hoping some of that is going to feed through to this. Doing well so far though. Out of that one spin out, which obviously cost us one of our free rewinds, but we won't be even needing the other two. Also pretty much can hold its speed no matter what, because you don't really, like I said, need to change gear or anything like that to try and keep it in the power band there all the time. So even coming out of a corner or holding it through a corner, it's very easy to do. It's also very easy to spin out as well, as you saw there. So yeah, we'll have to be extremely careful through that corner. It is one of the trickier corners though on this course, so it's not the first car to be caught out by it, so no surprise there. 150 down there, very good. Not really any hint of understeer on this. There is definitely a lot of oversteer though. That's no surprise. It's only got two motors, so therefore one motor's powering the front wheels, the rear motor is powering the rear wheels, and therefore 1,000 horsepower is being split right down the middle. Getting a about 500 horsepower at the rear, which is quite a lot for obviously an off-road course like this. Right, final stretch, what's it going to be doing? Well, we're not the fastest electric car by any means, but we're hardly the slowest as well at 3 minutes 19.725, but it is slightly behind the Audi RS e-tron GT by more than a second, which is a little bit surprising. It did have the power though, and the oomph right down the straight lines or anything like that, but I feel like it was a little bit uncontrollable at times through the corners, and that was exemplified by the fact that I have to use my rewind a couple of times. So yeah, but still, that means it is faster than an Lexus RCF Track Edition, the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, the Audi RS7 Sportback, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400, and the Nissan Safari's 370Z is knocked out of the top 25. And it's obviously faster than other electric cars like the... let me find them. Where are we? The Xpeng P7, it's a good 10-11 seconds quicker than that, as well as the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, which again it's about 12 or so seconds quicker than that, and the Neo EP9, it's nearly 14 seconds quicker than that. So yeah, it's not the fastest, like I said. Obviously the Audi RS e-tron is quicker than this, as well as the Extreme E and the Lotus Evija, but still that is at least fourth out of the several electric cars that we've had on this series so far. So yeah, and obviously we do have plenty more to try out on this game. So yeah, we've definitely got the likes of the Rimac to try out. We've got the Tachyon, is it called? The Riser Tachyon. Yeah, we've got that to try out as well. So yeah, we've got more electric cars to try out that are already on this game, and hopefully there will be more electric cars added to the game in the future. So yeah, whether or not this is going to hold its fourth place or not, we'll have to see. But at the end of the day, it was a pretty fun car to drive, and it is a fun car to drive in any other kind of respect, stock or otherwise. So yeah, if you've still not tried this out, that was put into your gift box, then try it out if you haven't already. But you can buy it if you've somehow deleted it or missed that message. So yeah, and it doesn't cost that much either. So yeah, but nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.